Okay, so question 1 part D. Explain how the changes shown in the figure above can have harmful effects on the environment. And it's worth 4 marks. So this is a 4-mark question. I'm going to remember to cub this question, so I'm going to circle the command words. I need to explain how. Key information, changes shown in figure above. So the changes shown in the figure above are that CO2 levels increase. So CO2 increases. Okay, that's what we saw in the figure above. Can have harmful effects on the environment in particular. It's worth 4 marks, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this question here, the key part really is about saying why CO2 increase is bad, and then how will it affect the environment. So what's caused by the CO2 gas increasing, and how might it harm the environment? I look for 4 different things. So I'm going to look for 2 of each first of all. So I'm going to talk about, first of all, just what is CO2 and why, what does it lead to if the amount of it increases. So what do I know about CO2? Well, I know it's a greenhouse gas. Okay, so that will be worth a mark. So CO2, be careful here not to write, so you can write CO2, but personally what you should really write is carbon dioxide. Be really careful if you do CO2 that you don't make a mistake with the 2 here. So a big 2 or a CO squared would be incorrect. So I would avoid using CO2 even though I've done it. So carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. Is a greenhouse gas. Okay, what does that mean? Well, it leads to global warming. Okay, now I'm going to put that all in one line because in my mind that's part of the same thing. It may well be, in fact it is, looking at the mark scheme, that would actually get you 2 marks. So it leads to global warming. What does that mean? Well, that means, well, what other things would happen? Well, global warming, I might say what global warming means there. Global warming means an average increase of the temperatures of the atmosphere. In fact, I think I will, because I'm going to have, so global warming is the average increase. Remember, it's not just the increase, it just doesn't always get hotter, we'll know that now. We're in a period of global warming and sometimes the temperature can be quite low, but on average the temperatures are increasing. Average increase in atmospheric temperature. Now it gave us earlier in the question when it gave us that word atmospheric, meaning the atmosphere. Okay, so then I've got 2 things about what CO2 is, but now how does it harm the environment? Well, it leads to climate change. So weather changes. And why is this bad? Well, the big one is, leads to a rise in sea levels. Okay, and loss of habitats. So I'm thinking here in particular about the sort of famous pictures of the polar bears on the ice caps that are, or the ice flow that's disappearing. Okay, so that would be a very strong 4-mark answer because I've got some linkage in there. I talk about carbon dioxide. I know what carbon dioxide is. I know what global warming is, and then I know how climate change affects the weather and also the linkage across to the habitats and the environment. Okay, hope that helps.